Some of y'all fellas are struggling with the ladies, but today I'm here to help you. In today's video, we're discussing 15 things that women find attractive in men, right after the intro. Welcome back, Image Insiders, and welcome to Esteemed Image. My name is Jace, and if it's your first time tuning in, I want to personally say thank you. I release a new video every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern discussing men's style, grooming tips, and ways to help you become an overall better man. If you'd like to become an Image Insider, I invite you to subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way, when I drop more videos like this, you'll be the first to know. Now, I know that the intro, I said that you guys were struggling, and it's not necessarily because you're unattractive or you don't know how to dress. For women, it's a little bit deeper than that. You may not be the most handsome guy out there, but if you possess these things, she'll still want to date you. You may not dress the best, but if you possess these things, she will still date you. And so I want to share these 15 things that I've learned that women find very attractive in men. So let's hop into the list because it's kind of a long one. Coming in at number 1, women like a man who shows chivalry. And not just towards her, but towards anyone. Whether it's opening up her door or bringing her flowers or carrying that heavy box for her. Women love that. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've struggled with this in the past and it's something that I still struggle with. But women love a man who's chivalrous. So if that's not you, that's something that you might want to work on this year. Coming in at number 2, women like a man who keeps his word. Fellas, as men, we need to keep our word because, we're considered the head of household. So if we say something, we need to follow through and do it. That's kind of the epitome of being a man, is that you say what you mean and you mean what you say and you do what you say you're going to do. If you struggle with following through and keeping your word, start with small things. You say that you're gonna study for an hour a day, start studying an hour a day. If you say that you're gonna start going to the gym, start going to the gym, Jace. Women love a man who's going to keep his word. Coming in at number 3, this kind of piggybacks off of number 2, but women like a man who's consistent. And if you keep your word, are consistent. So that's something that, they kind of go hand in hand. But women love consistency, and what I mean by that is if you're at the beginning stages of dating her and you text her good morning beautiful, a year down the road, 2 years down the road, don't stop doing that. She loves that, unless she tells you to stop. Keep dating her. That's a part of being consistent. Again, following through and doing what you say you're going to do. Coming in at number 4 is confidence. Confidence is more than just, walking around with your chest poked out. It's about being consistent. It's about keeping your word. It's about knowing that you are the man that you say you are, and you can walk in that without a doubt in your mind. Be confident in your relationship. Be confident in your job, who you are as a man, because she will love that and respect you for that. Coming in at number 5, this wouldn't be a style channel if I didn't put this one on here, but number 5 is women love a man who dresses well. It doesn't matter if you wear suits all the time, if you wear athleisure wear all the time. Women want a man to look good. And I'm not necessarily talking about physically looking good, but gives the appearance of looking good. There's a term that women use, fellas, I'm gonna put you on game. It's called ugly fine, which means that you are ugly, you dress well, or you have a nice job, or you have a little bit of money, and that makes you ugly fine. And this actually is a thing for women, and the way you dress can play a part in that. You may not be the most attractive guy, but because you dress well, you might be able to get that girl that you've been after. Coming in at number 6, women love a man with a sense of humor. Fellas, I'm not saying you need to be childish and be, the town comedian, but light banter, joking around, women like that because women like to joke around. They'll hit you and be playful and things like that. Women like that type of back and forth play. Some women it's actually very attractive for them. And also, nobody wants to be around someone who's stuffy all the time and who's always serious. Nobody likes that. So, relax a little bit, enjoy yourself, laugh a little, tell a joke, even tell a corny dad joke. Women love men with a sense of humor. Coming in at number 7 is women love a man who is kind. Now, fellas, I made a video about this, but there is a difference between a man who is kind and who is nice. Women want a man who's kind. She wants him to, yes, do nice or chivalrous things, but she doesn't want him to do it with an end game in mind. She wants a man who's going to be firm in who he is, but still make good decisions, be a good man, and who's overall kind. Like I said, I made a video about it and I'll have it listed up above and in the description below, so you can check that out, where I go into more detail about what it means to be a kind man versus a nice guy. Number 8, fellas, this one is super important, and that is women like a man who has his own life and hobbies. Nobody wants someone who's always under them. Like, if you're the clingy type, go find you a hobby. That's kind of the bottom line. Like, no woman wants a man, especially a man who's going to be up under her all the time. Sure, women like to cuddle and be close, but she wants you to have your friends because she has her friends. So she wants you to go out with your friends, do your own thing, be your own self, so she could do the same. She's not with you to be your mom, so you don't need to cling to her and be up under her all the time. Coming in at number 9 is a man's smile. And I'm not saying like you need to have like super straight teeth, but having like a clean mouth, no chapped lips, you know, keeping, like I said, your teeth clean. They don't have to be pearly white, but you know, a man who goes to the dentist a couple times a year, something like that. But women love a man's smile, you know. That is something that's attractive. Think about it. When you first meet a woman, if she glances at you and she gives you a light smile, give one back. That's letting her know you're attracted to her. You know, don't try to play a hard ass and, you know, not smile back and kind of just, nah, bro, like, give her a nice, gentle smile, you know, letting her know that you are attracted to her the way she's attracted to you. Number 10, women love a man who's ambitious. Fellas, again, it's our job to provide and be kind of the go-getter. And so a woman wants a man who has his own goals and dreams and wants. And women love a man that goes out there and gets it. Sure, you may have bad days. Sure, you may struggle. But overall, you know, women want a man who's ambitious and who's driven, because that's going to motivate her to do more for herself as well. She doesn't want to have to motivate you. She's going to help you along the way. But when I say motivate you, she doesn't want to have to like practically pull you out the bed to go to the gym or to record a YouTube video. You know, she wants you to be your own man and be ambitious and want to do things for yourself and you know, want to be successful, want to have things. Women love that. Coming in at number 11, fellas, is cleanliness. I'm not, you know, saying that your apartment just has to be immaculate or your car has to be immaculate, but what I mean by clean, I am talking about you, sir. You are clean, meaning that wash your hair maybe at least once a week. You know, your nails are clean. These things matter to women. You may not think so, but it does. Do you take care of your clothes? Are your clothes clean? Do you take care if you have animals? Are your animals clean? These small details matter to women and they give a damn about it. Now I just want to say this, that there is a difference between being clean and being junky. You may have a junky room, but you are still clean. There is a clear difference there, guys. So I don't want you to confuse the two, but women want a man who is clean. Coming in at number 12, gentlemen, is your smell. Women likes a man who smells good. And again, it goes back to being clean. If you're clean, you more than likely smell good. And if you want to, you know, a little added bonus, I suggest you pick you up a nice fragrance. And if you are looking for a nice winter fragrance, I'll have my 5 best winter fragrances video listed below so you can check it out for yourself. But get you a nice scent, you know, put it on your neck or like right here on your chest, in the crease of your elbow here, you know, before you get ready to go out on a date. Don't overdo it, because that's actually a turn off for women. Like a couple sprays, you know, just so when she gets close to you, she can smell, you know, your cologne and get close. Trust me, it's definitely a turn on for women. Coming in at number 13, fellas, is your ability to communicate. Now, like I said before, women like a man who keeps his word, but she wants you to be able to communicate. She wants to know how you feel. She wants you to be able to tell her in an articulate, non-confrontational way how you feel about things. If you don't like something, you need to be able to communicate that. If you want something, you need to be able to communicate that effectively in a way that she's going to be able to understand it, so you guys can work out a problem if you have it, or just simply having a conversation. It can really take you far in life if you know how to communicate, and that's something that's very attractive to women. I brought up communication because I don't know if you guys know this, but women are practically, you know, the smartest creatures on the face of the planet. Us men, we think we are, but we're not. And so most women are very educated and very smart, and they want a man who can communicate and articulate himself up to her level. Coming in at number 14, gentlemen, women like a man who leads. It doesn't matter if she's an alpha woman or not. Every woman wants to be led. There's a difference between leading and controlling. She wants you to be able to lead the household, lead her into, success. And when I mean success, I'm not necessarily talking about her job, but I'm talking about success in your relationship or marriage, success with your children if you have them, success in your overall household, success with your finances. You need to be able to lead your girlfriend and your family, in the right direction. You're able to keep a level head and make the right decisions for your family. She knows that she can do that, but she doesn't want to do that. That's your job, and most women can respect that. To me, an effective leader, someone who is confident in himself. So if you struggle with leading, check your confidence level. You need to be confident enough to step forward and lead not only yourself, but lead her as well. Fellas, we're number 15, and this one, which probably should have been at the top of the list, but again, I didn't put these in order, but number 15 is honesty. And it's not about being faithful and being honest, but genuinely honest. She should be able to trust you and ask you something, and you be honest about it. And I'll take it a step further and say, and have integrity. She wants to be able to trust you that you're gonna do the right thing and be an honest man. Meaning, if she gives you money to go pay the light bill, you're gonna pay it. That's having integrity. But being honest, if she asks you a question, you answer it honestly. You're just a truthful man to everyone around you. It's just the humane thing to do, is just to be honest. So if you struggle with telling the truth, bro, you don't need to be dating anyway. You need to check that and really get that under control, because that is something that women definitely want and need in a man. Fellas, let me know in the comments if you feel like I left something off the list. As always, I love to hear from you guys in the comments. If you like this video and found it informative, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way, when I drop more videos like this, you'll be the first to know. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. And remember, dress better, live simply, and remember to be a man of your word.